Hi, I'm State Representative Jonathan Brostoff, and I'm working on a piece of legislation I wanted to tell you all about, along with Senator Larson and Representative Cabrera. Election Day, the cornerstone of our representative democracy, the opportunity for individual citizens to stand up and make their impact on our system of government. This day, the single most consequential day in our civic lives, should be a pretty big deal, right? And yet, in the United States, we've got a problem. In the 2016 national election, just over 55% of voting age Americans actually turned out to vote on Election Day, which puts us considerably behind many other comparable nations in the world. In fact, 10 other comparable nations have higher voter turnout than the United States, with 5 of those countries topping 75%. This is a problem. As Americans, we like to claim that we live in the greatest country in the world, and yet, on average, 45% of our populace does not engage in that form of civic participation. But I'll let you in on a little secret. We can change that, and it's not even that difficult. Is there something more inherently engaging about the populations of Belgium or South Korea or New Zealand in their civic life? Not really. They've just figured out a way to paraphrase the Field of Dreams quote, "If you make elections accessible, voters will come." Of the 10 countries with higher voter turnout rates than the United States, 9 of them either hold their elections on weekends or have made Election Day a holiday. Now, some might try and argue that, well, that could work in other countries, but low turnout is just the way things are here, and voter apathy is a part of our system in the United States. Aside from being rather disappointing and kind of nihilistic, it's also just plain wrong. Following the 2014 midterm elections, only 20% of those polled credited not liking candidates, not knowing enough, or not caring as the reason they didn't vote. In stark contrast, 35% of those polled said it was due to scheduling conflicts with work or school, and that's why they didn't vote. Sounds more and more like increasing voter access to our election day would drive up voter turnout, right? But wait, there's more. We don't even have to look at the rest of the world to see whether or not Election Day holidays work. We can look in our own backyard. Look at Delaware, Hawaii, look at Kentucky, Montana, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, West Virginia, and Puerto Rico. All of them have declared Election Day a civic holiday. And guess what? Wherever the data is available, voter turnout tends to be higher in those areas and states than those who do not observe elections as a holiday. This is not a partisan issue, this is a systemic issue, and it's one that we can easily fix. Representative Cabrera, Senator Larson, and I will be working hard to get a bill passed in Wisconsin that would do just that, and to make elections more accessible for everyone. Remember, it is always the right time to do what's right. Thank you.